Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Chase. With everything that's happened in the last year, certainly everybody's had to do things in a different way. So everybody learns a new process, and as eventually, when the sport maybe goes back to a more new normal, I'm curious from your perspective, the things that you've had to do in the last year in this COVID world. What are the things that you might take, or processes, or things that you had to do a little bit differently in preparation that will still carry over even if things go to back to like the good old days, I guess?
Yeah, man, that's a great question. I mean, honestly, from our preparation standpoint, really not a lot changed. I feel like we went about our race prep really similar to what we did in the past. I feel like our post race work was really similar to what it was in the past. I don't necessarily think a lot changed from my competitive side or from the competition aspect, but certainly from the logistics side of things and the scheduling side, which this is above me and not my call. But I definitely think there is a lot of lessons, a lot of good to take from what was a bad situation and still is a bad situation, and just how they're doing things. I feel like NASCAR became more efficient in the past year than it's ever been, and especially than it's been in the last 10, 15 years. I feel like we just learned that there's just a lot of things that we don't have to still put on a great show on Sunday. And man, I think we'd be making a really big mistake to not learn from those lessons and to not carry some of that stuff forward. And I feel like the leadership is different and is as um, confident and open to trying new things at NASCAR than it's, I don't know, I don't want to say ever been, because I wasn't around, for a lot of it. But man, they're doing things way different now, and trying things that I don't think any of us would have ever expected, 10, 15 years ago, right? So I think that they are looking at all of it, and I think they should. But that's up to them and whatnot. And again, that's not my call, and I don't want it to be my call. But I do think there's a lot of great lessons that we can take from this, and just how to be more efficient as a sport moving forward, to make it a little more economical, and um, make make use of everyone's time wisely on the road, and still put on a really good race on Sundays or Saturday night. So again, I think there's a lot of good to take from what's been a tough tough year.